Steph Curry ejected with a $114 left in the fourth quarter of the Warriors' 122-120 win over the Grizzlies this week, handing Memphis its fourth straight loss following an 11-game win streak. Golden State looking to put together back-to-back wins when they face the Raptors at home tonight. Let's talk about it with Warriors reporter Kendra Andrews. Kendra, what are the Warriors saying about trying to use that win over Memphis and build some momentum as they move forward?
Well, Jay, the word momentum actually wasn't really brought up in the Warriors locker room after that win. And that's different than after some of the Warriors' other big wins, in which case, yes, the conversation is always, this is what's going to give us momentum. This is what's going to shift our season. But so often, the next game, the Warriors come out flat or they lose. So instead, after that Memphis game, the Warriors were picking out certain aspects of that game that they said, we need to carry this forward in order to build any kind of momentum. In particular, they talked about their execution. And heading into that game, Steve Kerr said the Warriors weren't good enough to win close games late. And Stephen Curry said that's because they were lacking winning execution. And Jay, the Warriors are just 12-13 in crunch time games. But against the Grizzlies, who was their execution, especially after Steph's ejection that got him that win. It's exactly what led them to Jordan Poole's game-winning shot. So the Warriors look at that tiny little sample size. I think there was only 75 seconds or so left in the game, but they say if we can take that level of focus and apply it to as close to 48 minutes as possible, then we can start talking about how our season is shifting, the momentum that we're building, and try and close out the season strong.
And the Grizzlies bring something out of them, too. Warriors trying to win back-to-back games for the first time since the turn of the new year. Kendra Andrews with the latest on the Warriors. Kendra, thank you. Let's go over to Sage.
Let's bring in NBA analyst Kendrick Perkins now. And Perk, I mean, we've waited all season long for the defending champs to get back into championship form, to create some sort of consistency. It just has not happened. Now the trade deadline, less than 2 weeks away. So if you're Bob Myers, the Warriors GM, what are you doing between now and February 9th?
Well, you're not trying to make a blockbuster trade, Sage. What you're trying to do is, look, think about this for a second. The Warriors' motto has been strength in numbers, meaning they know how important depth is as far as their bench. James Wiseman hasn't been living up to expectations. The same with Moses Moody. And Jonathan Kuminga has been in and out of the lineup, inconsistent due to injury and a lot of things, right? So if I'm the Warriors and I'm trying to make a push, I have to go out at the trade deadline and add some pieces to come in off the bench that are going to be stars in their roles, and they're going to give them consistent play off the bench. Right now, they got to fill the void of missing Otto Porter Jr., Damian Lee, Descano Anderson, Gary Payton II. They need some more veteran players like a Gary Harris, who they may could acquire from the Orlando Magic, or a Terrence Ross, who could come in and be consistent, be another spark off the bench. They need those type of players. Nothing major. You keep Steph, you keep Clay, you keep Draymond, Poole, and Wiggins, but add more to the bench.
Yeah. Here's the thing. When you look at the standings in the Western Conference, it is as tight as it gets. Like the 4 through the 13 spot, they're sitting right there at number 8. So there's tons of opportunity for them to still make some noise before the trade deadline, certainly. We will see what happens as they begin trying to turn things around tonight when they host the Toronto Raptors.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.